Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my learning journey. Today I am having a conversation with ChatGPT on the powerful and useful topic how to develop effective public speaking skills. Public speaking builds confidence, leadership, and strong communication skills. So let's explore how to speak clearly, confidently, and effectively. Let's begin. Hi ChatGPT, let's begin with basics. What exactly in public speaking in simple words?
Sure. In simple words, public speaking is when you talk to a group of people, usually in person or sometimes virtually, with the goal of sharing information, persuading them, or entertaining them. It's basically communicating your message to an audience in a clear and engaging way.
Okay, great. Why do most people feel nervous or scared when speaking in public?
Yeah, it's really common. A lot of people feel nervous because of the fear of being judged or making mistakes in front of others. There's also that natural fight or flight response that kicks in when we're under pressure. Plus, the idea of speaking to a large group can feel overwhelming, and that can definitely trigger anxiety. But with practice and experience, that nervousness usually lessens.
Okay, makes sense. So, what are the main skills needed to become a good public speaker?
Absolutely. Some of the main skills include clear communication, so you can articulate your ideas effectively, confidence, which helps you engage the audience, good body language, like maintaining eye contact and using purposeful gestures, the ability to organize your content so your speech flows smoothly, and also adaptability, so you can respond to your audience's reactions. And of course, practice and feedback are super important to refine these skills.
Okay, nice. So how can I improve my voice tone and pun pronunciation while speaking?
Improving your voice tone and pronunciation can be really rewarding. You can start by practicing speaking slowly and clearly and paying attention to enunciating each word. You can also try recording yourself and listening back to identify areas for improvement. Doing vocal exercises like humming or practicing pitch variations can
Right? What
help you gain better control over your
exercise?
voice, and practicing tongue twisters.
Right? Why? What exercise can help
Absolutely.
us improve clarity and speaking speed?
Cheer. Definitely. For clarity in speaking, you can try tongue twisters to improve diction, practice deep breathing to support your voice, and do vocal warm ups like humming or lip trills. Another good practice is to read aloud regularly, focusing on pronunciation and pacing. Over time, these exercises will help you speak more clearly and confidently.
Interesting. How important is body language in public speaking?
Body language is actually really crucial in public speaking. It helps convey confidence and engagement, and it can really reinforce your message. Things like maintaining eye contact, using purposeful gestures, and having an open posture all help build trust and keep the audience engaged. It also makes you appear more approachable and helps emphasize key points in your speech.
Okay, what are you some good posture and or gesture tips for beginners?
Absolutely. For posture, it's great to stand up straight with your shoulders relaxed and your feet about shoulder width apart. Keep your head up and your chin parallel to the ground to convey confidence. When it comes to gestures, using natural open hand movements can help emphasize your points. Avoid crossing your arms as that can seem closed off, and try to use gentle gestures that match the tone of your message. And of course, practicing in front of a mirror or recording yourself can help you refine these skills.
Thanks. How can someone organize their speech in a simple and clear structure?
Great question. A simple way to organize a speech is to start with a clear introduction where you grab your audience's attention and state your main idea. Then move on to the body of your speech where you break down your main points into clear, organized sections using examples or stories to illustrate each point. Finally, wrap up with a strong conclusion that summarizes your main points and leaves the audience with a memorable takeaway. Keeping it simple and logical really helps clarity.
Great. How can I connect emotionally with the audience while speaking?
Connecting emotionally with your audience really comes down to authenticity and empathy. You can share personal stories or experiences that relate to your topic, which helps the audience see your genuine perspective. Maintaining eye contact and using a warm, engaging tone also helps build that emotional connection. Being genuinely empathetic and responsive to your audience's reactions and inviting them to share their own thoughts can also deepen that emotional bond. Overall, being genuine and relatable is key.
Helpful. What common mistakes do beginners make during public speaking?
Yeah, definitely. Some common mistakes include speaking too quickly, which can make it hard for the audience to follow, and not practicing enough, which can lead to nervousness and a lack of confidence. Another mistake is having too much text on slides or relying too heavily on notes, which can make the speech feel less natural. Also, not engaging the audience or neglecting body language can reduce the impact. And sometimes overloading the speech with too much information can overwhelm the audience. So, practicing, keeping it simple, and staying engaging are key.
True. How can I reduce stage fear of or nervousness before speaking?
Great question. One effective approach is deep breathing exercises to help calm your nerves before you start. Practicing your speech multiple times also boosts confidence and familiarity. You can also try visualization techniques, imagining yourself succeeding and feeling confident on stage. Another helpful tip is to start with smaller audiences and gradually work your way up. And of course, focusing on the message rather than on yourself can help shift the attention away from your nerves. With time and practice, it definitely gets easier.
That's nice. Does practicing in front of mirror or camera really help?
Absolutely, it can. Practicing in front of a mirror helps you become more aware of your body language, facial expressions, and gestures, so you can refine them and appear more confident. It also helps you practice your pacing and tone, making you more comfortable with your delivery. Plus, it gives you immediate feedback so you can adjust and improve on the spot. It's definitely a simple but powerful technique.
Interesting. How do great speakers use tools effectively while speaking?
Great speakers often use pauses to create emphasis, give the audience a moment to absorb information, and to add a bit of drama or impact. They also use pauses to help control their pace and keep their speech clear and engaging. Additionally, pauses give the speaker a moment to breathe and collect their thoughts, reducing anxiety and making the delivery feel more natural. Overall, thoughtful pauses can really enhance the overall impact of a speech.
Good point. How can I handle forgetting a line or getting blank on stage?
That happens to everyone. So don't worry. One great strategy is to take a slow, deep breath and pause for a moment. Often a brief pause feels natural to the audience and gives you a second to gather your thoughts. Another helpful tip is to have a mental outline or key points to guide you. So even if you lose your place, you can easily get back on track. You can also practice your speech in smaller chunks so it's easier to remember. And remember, if you do get stuck, just keep calm and continue on. Most audiences won't even notice.
So, final question: what long-term steps should I follow to become a confident professional level speaker?
That's a great question. To become a confident professional level speaker over the long term, you can start by consistently practicing and seeking out opportunities to speak, whether that's through local clubs, workshops, or even virtual events. It's also super helpful to get feedback regularly from mentors or peers and to reflect on your performances to identify areas for growth. Over time, you can also work on refining your storytelling skills, expanding your knowledge on various topics, and continuously challenging yourself with bigger and more diverse audiences. And of course, staying curious and open to learning will keep you growing as a speaker.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT, for your time.
You're very welcome. It was my pleasure. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat, feel free to reach out. Have a great one.
So, thank you so much for watching. Today's we learned how to improve confident voice, body language, expression, and connection, all essential parts of public speaking. With the daily practice and the right techniques, anyone can become a confident and effective communicator. See you tomorrow with another important topic. So take care and keep learning. So Khuda Hafiz.